So welcome to Beauty of Colors podcast, MALENA Crawford. It is great to have you on the show. Tell the listeners about you, your journey, your transformation, and how did you get to this point?
Yes, well, thank you for having me on your podcast. I'm delighted to be here. So, my name is MALENA Crawford, and I think my biggest transformation. So, I started in childhood with a lot of chaos, a lot of poverty, and that carried down into my adulthood with worthiness, with the way that I was seeing the world and seeing myself. Um, so that also led to a lot of abuse. That also led to a lot of painful relationships. And so I think in 2008, I kind of hit rock bottom, as they say, which I think is a beautiful beginning for transformation. And in that point, I just made a choice. Well, I asked a question and I made a choice that I was going to live my life purposefully and that I wanted to know my purpose. And so everything that I have done since then, all the experiences I've had have been towards my purpose and in my purpose. So,
Great.
yeah.
Sounds good. Great. So, how can my listeners find their passion and get what they really want in life?
Oh, that's a great question. Um, I think the most important thing that we have to do is really always look within, so it all starts with what you don't want. It all starts with your life bleeding somewhere. Your life is not comfortable, your life is painful, or your life is just there's no passion, there's no excitement. Um, so the very first question I would say, ask yourself, what do I want? Very simple. What do I want? What do I want and what do I want to feel as a result? And so I think your listeners will be amazed how much wisdom, how much insight and inspiration will come from that one question. But of course, when we get on the path, there are a lot of other things that creep in to try to stop us. And so, yeah, we have to be on the lookout for those.
That is true.
Hmm.
So, your novel, A Fistful of Honey,
Hmm.
okay, it was called a must read by Oprah Winfrey. That is nice. What an accomplishment.
Well, not Oprah Winfrey, but Iyanla Van Zant, who was on Oprah Winfrey's network. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I kind of got that a little. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where can the listeners get a copy of your novel and how can they get in contact with you?
Mhm. They can get a novel on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Books
Mhm.
a Million. You can also order it on my website and contact me there. It's malenacrawford.com. That's
Mhm.
MALENA Crawford, CRAWFORD.com.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
do you also do like public speaking and motivational speaking as well?
I do. So I actually, with the pandemic, I obviously not really traveling, but before the pandemic, I was going around the world really with a message of empowerment for all women. Just my absolute passion is revolutionizing the way that we see and experiencing ourselves as women. So that was a message that I was taking here in the US and around the globe.
Okay. When you
Mhm.
say around the globe, like what continents have you gone to? Like what continents have you shared that message with?
So I've been to West Africa. I
Oh,
was
great.
last in Ghana before everything fell apart. I was
Hmm.
in South Africa, and before that, I was in China.
Okay,
And
nice.
before that, I was here in the US. Well,
Okay.
I'm always here in the US.
Okay. And how did those women in those different countries, how did they respond to your story and how did they respond to the transformation and the journey that you shared with them?
Oh gosh, they've all been so beautiful and so welcoming and engaging. Um, all of these trips have just been absolutely amazing. The way that even though sometimes there might be a language barrier or a cultural barrier, women understand women and women understand community and being supported.
Mhm.
I can say one of the most profound experiences I had was in South Africa.
Mhm.
It was a room full of women from, they were different colors, they were different tribes. And, with apartheid, they had been separated for many, many years. And so one of the exercises I had for them was to get together with women they had never met. And they were literally, white women were getting together with colors or
Mhm.
tribal women. And I asked them to tell what their dream was for themselves and then what their dream was for their sister, their
Mhm.
new sister. And the room, it was just tears everywhere,
Mhm.
tears of joy and tears of sorrow, women who were just tired of being separated, and so just very profound experiences around the globe.
Okay, sounds
Mhm.
good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Melina, for sharing your story of transformation and encouragement. Is there any words that you would like to leave with the listeners? Any words of encouragement?
Absolutely. I say, wherever you are in your transformation journey, know that what you desire is possible. It's so possible. If it came from your heart, then it's here on the earth. And so move forward in that confidence, knowing that it is for you, and also to be you authentically and unapologetically.
Yeah,
Yeah, the world needs exactly what you are offering. So,
sounds good. Thank you.
yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you.